Hello, welcome back. Let's talk Slipstream. What is Slipstream? Slipstream is literally a hole punched in the air by the front car, providing no air resistance to the car or cars behind it in regards to GT7. Well, it's what it is in real life too, but it's got its own little effects in GT7. They minimize dirty air. Dirty air is Slipstream in a corner. Not going to go too much into detail about that. You can research on what dirty air is. It makes sense. I want you to pay attention to how Slipstream is utilized in upper lobbies as opposed to lower lobbies like B class. This is an A plus lobby in Europe. Run non-peak hours over there. It's about 8 in the evening here, so it puts about 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 3 a.m. over there in Europe, depending on what country they are in. So it's non-peak hours, so it's a mixed lobby. And it's very tight racing. Notice in turn one, no one goes for a move. How many people do you see in your lobby, if you're even a regular A rank and down, low A rank and down, how many people immediately go for moves into turn one, lap one? Almost every time. You're not going to see that at a really top split lobby unless a mistake happens. But it's not a move, it was a mistake, and you're just getting in front to keep the momentum going. And they know that they're going to step aside and let you go and tuck it behind you. That's what's going on here. Note the time from the front car to myself. It's a pack of 8 right now. And almost 9 would count Bellator behind us. It's a pack of 8. 8's the main pack right now. P1 to P8, 2.7 seconds between P1 and myself. That's 8 cars. It's 6 more cars in between us. You're not going to see that at the lower lobbies. You're going to people going for moves here. This is not a spot to go for moves. It's one thing if a mistake happens, like right there. If that happens in front of you, how many times do you try to go around the guy? There's not room to go around. You're going to get a penalty, or you're going to try to keep it on track to not get that penalty. You guys are going to wreck out. So it's best to just go into, unless he's going way slow, you're going to just smash him off track. Then you kind of have to go around. But a little bit like that. See how I just bumped him? And yeah, it made me fall behind a little bit, but I'm still in the slipstream. I'm going to catch back up on this next turn right here, and we still have 9 laps to go. I'm not worried about the guy behind us because all of us are thinking really the same thing. We're not battling right now. We're forming a temporary pact, temporary alliance to keep the momentum going. If packs form, you're going to usually have a pack of group of 4 or 5 cars up in the front. And then you have another 4 or 5 cars in the middle. And then you'll have your stragglers in the back. That's what typically happens. This is a little off right now. Hey, but this is Daytona. You only have 5 braking points here, so there's not a lot of places to really make a mistake. It's technical. These horseshoes are real technical. You get the horseshoes right and the bus stop right, you're gonna do all right in this track. So yeah, we're almost a second behind. I'm not worried about it. The concertina effect in the bus stop is going to catch us right back up, and you'll see it right here. So they're actually breaking away a little bit. Well, not even, yeah, see, they're breaking away a little bit. The 0.7 is getting bigger, but watch as we go into and get out of the bus stop. So I'm going to use my normal braking point. I don't need to really back off the throttle a little bit because I'm already back there. So now I got to focus on my exit. And I do. They're all slowed down because of whatever concertina effect, accordion effect, and shenanigans happens. So that slows everyone down further. Now look how close we are. We are the nice magic 0.4 window to really keep us into whatever slipstream that they have. And the next guy is 2 seconds behind. So now we're the primary pack of 6 up in front. P1 to P6 is now under 1.3 seconds. Do you see that in your lobbies? Do you see people going for moves right now in your lobbies? Everyone's going for moves in the lower lobbies. Everyone's got to get around to it. They don't understand. So here, everyone understands that we're using the slipstream to keep the momentum going, keep it pushing. We're not battling. Battling slows you down. Everyone here knows that. If a mistake happens, that's one thing. You actually step aside, let the faster car that had the better exit through, you tuck it behind him, it keeps the forward momentum going. And you really don't lose any time, even with that one mistake, because you're kept right back up within the slipstream. And it's frustrating with the lower lobby guys, like especially low rank B and down. You have the one guy that understands it, but nobody else does. Nobody else does. And everyone's got to send it on you, or they'll give you a bump draft, and then they send it on. Oh yeah, slipstream. This is the communication part of the slipstream. When you bump draft someone on the straight, you're also telling them, I'm not going to overtake you. You go right, I'm going to tuck it behind. Notice how many defensive lines are taken right now. None. There's none. Because they know no one's going to try a move on them. No one's going to try to do anything dumb because it's going to slow everyone down. See, he got a bad exit. I got a better exit. We both benefit off my good exit because it puts him back into slipstream, better slipstream. And I keep with a good slipstream behind him, so it pulls me along also. And Zippy behind us is 2.3 seconds behind, and that gap's increasing. 2 point. He got a penalty. That's why. And we got Bellator behind us now. None. How many defensive lines are happening? None. Everyone's falling into place. Everyone's taking the usual line, unless a mistake happens, and then we have to go around them. But everyone falls into place right here. And I know you B-lobby guys and lower, like, why can't I get races like this? You can. Not quite like this, but you can. You can't find the other guys that are willing to play ball. It has to keep all 6 of us. This is a collaborative effort. It takes all 6 of us to do this. It takes all 6 of us to play ball. It takes all 6 of us to be on the same page. One person not on the same page, it screws up everything behind him, and it holds everyone up, and then the leaders get away. And now they're just battling. They're just going to be racing for 1 and 2, and they're going to work together, increasing that gap even more, because that one guy in P4 want to try to overtake P3 for whatever reason and slows everyone else down. Now P3 has fallen back and the leaders have gotten away, and they still have slipstream advantage because they use each other. And you're likely not going to get them again if no mistakes are made. And Daytona is probably the most unique track when it comes to the slipstream. Up in these higher lobbies, you have to form an alliance. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. You're not going to win this race lone wolf. You can in lower lobbies if you're like a second faster than everybody else. Yes, it can work. But as you hire in the lobbies, you have to form those little alliances, the little friends, little packs. And some people try to fake the pits, whatever. You just hold your line. Whatever guy's in front of you, especially here, whatever guy's in front of you, do what he does. If he goes into the pits, go into the pits. Work together. So all it needs is really 2 of you to make it happen. But if you have 6 of you, well, it makes it better, and it makes it harder. It makes for tighter racing. It makes for more errors. It makes for everyone that's got to play ball. It takes that one little factor of, oh, I'm going to do my move now, and it just screws everyone up behind him. But if it's just 2 of you, that's like the perfect scenario. But now, all you need is 2 of you to break away from any pack you want if you guys play ball with one another. And position swaps happen. There's no battling. If you notice, not one battle. Position swaps, because like mistakes and whatnot, but there's no really battling. That red delta's pretty much been same the entire race. The whole race, yeah, he's breaking away a little bit. P5 is 0.7 and breaking away. I'm not too worried about it because the bus stop's going to slow everyone down, and PT Arcade tends to not have the best exit on the bus stop anyways. I have a better exit on the bus stop, so I have much more advantage on that. And I utilize it. I slow the car down a little too much to get a good exit on the bus stop. And you see the difference. I reduced that 0.7 down to 0.5, and it's coming down. And P1 is still 2.3 seconds ahead. I think we come into the pits here. Back out of the pits, and the same thing. It's the same ball game. Tuck it behind. Don't make any unnecessary moves. You're not really taking advantages of any mistakes. But mistakes happen. Just go around them. They should let you through. B lobbies are likely to fight it out, which is unnecessary because you get overly defensive and slows everyone up. Yeah, this is also a race. I strongly advise letting the faster driver lead, and then you tuck in behind. It is easier for you to keep up with a faster driver, especially in Daytona, than really any other racetrack. But it's easier to keep up with a faster driver because of the slipstream than the other way around when the faster driver's got better exit than you and he's behind you and you're slowing him up. It's actually faster for both of you to let him by you tucking behind. And plus, if you make mistakes, you're going to slow him up even more. He's less likely to make a mistake than you are. And if you do make a mistake and you're behind him, well, that's kind of better you're behind him anyways, because now you don't mess his race up. So here, same thing. We're going to give him a push. Give him a bump. This is very common behavior in these lobbies right here. You know, as we're getting close to the brake zone, I don't bump him again. I actually back off early. Give him room. Notice he does not take a defensive line. Even when I go on the inside, I like to brake in a straight line for that turn. I don't like to actively turn and brake. I just don't like it. I don't like the feel of the car. So I brake in a straight line and then get on my turn. That's just my driving style. But you know, even though I went on the inside like that, he didn't swing wide to let me through. He didn't take a defensive line thinking I'm going to pass him, because he knows I wasn't. Here, no defensive line either. We're just moving. That's the name of the game when it comes to Daytona. And lower lobbies figure this out. These lower lobbies are going to be so much easier, so much faster to race in, because the racecraft's there, but it's not there. But that's what the lower lobbies are for. You get out of those lower lobbies, you can start to do this stuff. Let's say middle B lobby in the Americas, middle B lobby and up, where you're going to start to see more of this kind of behavior. You're going to see more of a collaborative work. Yeah, you'll have your aliens in the back too. Every lobby's got their respective aliens, but they're willing to work with you too. They already know. Chances are those guys are already A+, just going from the back because they're bored or building a new account and don't want to smash everything from the front. Or they could be live streaming also. Everyone loves races from the back to win. It's real boring watching a live stream and just being front, just lap running and smoking everyone. It's like, whatever. I don't know why he went wide here. Maybe he thinks he's getting a slipstream from the guy in front. The slipstream effect is very strong. I don't think it's that strong. So I just stayed on the inside. You notice he didn't break away. Notice again, no defensive line. And up here, I'm not getting right up on him. I'm not trying to go on the inside or anything. I do tend to go on the inside a little bit in case they break a little earlier than I anticipate. So I'll go on the inside a little bit just for that reason, but I'm not trying to make a move. And I think he recognizes that too, because he's not trying to cut over or be defensive. And he's also making it to where if I'm doing make it a room, he's already given me the room. He's already accepted that fact. But it's going to slow us both up. And the guy behind us is only 1.5 seconds ahead. All they need is that second window to be in a slipstream of some kind to start gaining on us. So I'm aware of that. I'm sure these guys are aware of that too. So we don't want to battle. This slows us up. So tell me, in B lobbies, if you're watching this, your B lobby or C lobby, how many moves would you see going into the, but not so much right here now because we're all gapped out, but earlier in the race, how many moves, how many dive bombers were into this bus stop? Probably every single race. Turn one. How many moves do you see going into turn one? A lot. Turn one is not a real pass happy place. It really isn't. International horseshoe, you can make some moves there. You can actually defend on the outside with that one because you can get a lot of exit speed. The second horseshoe, I'm not even sure what that one's called, but it's a horseshoe. It's kind of the same thing. It's very similar to the first one. And the final straight also is your overtaking opportunity. That's where you're going to see the overtakes happen at the end of the race. You really won't see them in the middle. If you overtake on that straight, they're going to have that slipstream right back at you on the next lap. Or even going in the next turn, they're like, I'm going to get that spot back, so I'm going to go for a move now. But three laps left, lap 9, 10, 11. Notice how there's still no moves going on. Everyone's still chilling. Delta is 20 seconds, but he hasn't pit. Paul hasn't pit. So really, we're in P5. And P5 is a fantastic spot to be in a lobby like this and at the level I'm at. I didn't expect to keep up with these guys at all whatsoever. But I did, so now I'm like, I just hope I don't make a mistake. Hope I don't make a mistake. I was actually pretty much in the zone. I was in the zone here. So, and I wasn't pushing. I wasn't pushing hard because I'm in the back of the pack. I could use a slipstream to catch back up, so I didn't have to really push through corners. I didn't have to make sure I hit everything perfectly, so I took a little bit of relief off of me. So now a little bit of a gap between 6 and 5. You give a little bump, you can close that gap. Why he's out there. Was he serving a penalty? Yeah, and I like to leave a big gap on here just in case shenanigans happens. Yeah, he tapped the guy in front of him. So I always leave a gap just to facilitate shenanigans, and I can put my car in the right spot to not get wrecked out. Like say like that. Like everyone will go for a move right now. Oh, I gotta get around these guys. You don't need to. It's unnecessarily battling. You're going to be on the outside going on here anyways. So I lifted, let them go. We're all on a very similar pace. It would just slow everything down. We don't want that. We want to keep tight. We want to keep those two guys. Because if they get too far ahead, they're gone. They are gone. It's easier for the two guys to bump draft ahead and break away than three guys or more. Because all they have is each other, and it's all immediate. Us, we have to go through the bump draft cycle through all of us to gain any advantage, so it is slower. So two cars are optimal when it comes to bump drafting to get ahead. And we don't want to lose too much touch with those guys. Coming around here to the last lap. Penultimate bus stop. One last time going to the bus stop after that. Now you'll notice everyone's in an alliance, everyone's in an agreement. Watch the last lap. this is what happens. On the last lap, on the last lap, now alliances go out the window. Now you're going to start seeing moves. Look at P1 and P2 up there. They're side by side. They're going to go into the corner. They're going to get it done. So now you see the alliances fall apart. Now it's the last lap. Now the battlings happen. Now you see PTR. He's going to go for a move on this guy here, and he messes up. Spins him wide. We hung back, was patient. We picked up 2 positions. So now we're in 3rd. That's even. We're on a podium, and we didn't do anything but just stick behind. Now we're over 1 second behind these guys. We are not going to catch them unless they just screw up. And those 2 guys are A+, Perilon, I can't pronounce that name. But he has a U.S. account also. He is A+ in the U.S. So you got 2 A+ guys up there. And my lowly DRA guy, I have an A+ account also. I really don't claim it yet. I'm solid DRA. I am not going to catch these guys. There is no way. I'm more worried about the guy behind me catching me than me catching these 2 guys. And I was happy when I saw them. Oh, they're going to go side by side. Then they fixed it. I'm like, all right, fine. But they got a bad exit. I got a better exit. So I closed that down from 1.1 to 0.6, just outside that magic window to get that win. And he's going on the outside to prevent Slipstream. So P3, I don't know why this guy lifts and lets me by. I have no idea. So P2 technically, but I finished P3. That was a fun race. You guys get out there, have fun. Utilize that Slipstream appropriately. Guys, have a good day.